Good morning, my lords and ladies. Welcome to the 7th Annual Senior Medieval Feast. We are happy to have our guests and friends from SCA with us today. A big thanks to Miss Finley, Miss Ross, and Mr. Kersey, and many other teachers and staff for making this event possible. A big thanks to Miss Hart and Miss Sheets for their hard work and all the other parents who helped make this event possible. A special thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Haynes for all of their work on the food and decorations. Now lend your ears to Lord Gavin Davis.
Our guests today represent the Society of Anachronism, or better known as SCA. The SCA is an international organization dedicated to researching and recreating the arts and skills of the pre-17th century Europe. The SCA consists of 20 kingdoms with over 30,000 members residing in countries around the world. Members dress in clothing of the Middle Ages and Renaissance, attend events which feature tournaments, royal courts, feasts, dancing, various classes and workshops, and more. This is the local chapter in the Shire of Ravenshold.
Now we will start our boast with Lord Nash Gill.
Hear ye, hear ye. I hail from the greeting giving Gill clan. I am a harvester of the crops, a rider of the stallions, a defender of the pretty perfect pigskin, a handler of the brown bouncy ball, with a father of a gritty grinding Greg, who is also a cultivator of the land, and with a mother of a catching cooking Kim. They are the life givers and overseers of I. Kim also is a tamer of the mares. For the future, I plan on attending the River of Black Technical College to obtain an associate's degree and transfer to Red Wolf Country while still giving assistance on the Gill clan farms.
Hear ye, all hail Kristina, the potato girl. I come from thou meddling, monstrous Mashburn clan, the holders of the secrets. I belong to thou terrific, trustworthy Thomas clan, the keepers of the crops. I am the daughter of the charming, challenging Charles, who came from the land of the whimsical, wonderful Wildcats. I come from the city of caves. I now belong in the city of the Bobcats. I have traveled far and wide to the Smoky Mountains where the bears roam. I shall finish the beginning of my education in AD 2020. I shall travel to the city of the rowdy, risky Redskins, and I shall become a helper of the sick. I shall finish the end of my education in AD 2022.
Hail Haman. I am the son of the server of the sea and the builder of huts. The days of my youth have been filled with glory. I am the great tosser of the picture-perfect pigskin and have been honored with all comforts my junior year. I am a harvester of the land of rice and beans. I am the caster of the slender string of the stained water, catching the biggest beasts of bass in the fish-trap forest. I ride in my river stallion up and down the Black Sea, catching fish beneath every watery tree. The dumbest ducks of the ditch are my favorite to harvest. They are big and green and all wear bling. People also call me the deer slayer. I hunt the biggest horned animals in Arkansas and always kill the biggest bucks of the bunch.
I'm the great and noble Elijah Mark Biggers, conqueror of Cabot when I was born, but soon made the treacherous strike across the land of Walnut Ridge, village of mosquitoes. I'm the son of Sir Frederick Marcus Biggers, Templar of Lamps, and Madam Jennifer Biggers of the Royal Stacy family of West Memphis. Destined for greatness, the good and holy Lord attempted to make two of me at birth. As a result, he made Sir Isaac Biggers, wisest of all the nations. I'm the leader of the Council of Tables and fastest of all the land. The phrase ring of fire was coined after the Greek gods themselves witnessed my fleetness upon foot of the tracks of Olympia. In the beloved free time, I am making my muscles as I climb mountains, bench trees, and squat boulders. You can find me in the woods of K1 Fitness doing so. After my tenure at the home of the Bobcats, I will begin the route across the rails and winding road to the home of the Red Wolves, where I'll become Templar of the Numbers. You should all be honored to set this table in my greatness and glory, yet I am humbly wishing you all the fair best as you begin your journeys of your own.
Hear ye, that I am Jace, king of the working man and healer of the family. I am from the land of the big brave Bobcats. I am the shooter of the big brown ball, and I am the tackler and defender of the oval orange ball. I am the joying, joking Jace. I shall expand my future in welding in 2020. I am the hunter of the Turner clan. The Turner clan will have one less of this time in the next year. I will be off to discover new lands. I will have made many a friends. I shall make the rich money while gone. In time of the new age, I will have the latest fashion. I will be the independent one after moving off. I will live life on my own perspective. In my living life, I will be the giver of my family.
Isaac Biggers, originating from the rolling hills and glittering lands of Scotland, was raised in the agricultural rich flatlands and the ridge of walnuts. I'm the son of Sir Frederick Mark Biggers, keeper of the lamps, whose bright light and warmth shine to the ends of the earth, and Madam Jennifer Biggers, House of Stacy, scholar in language of arts and teacher of children. My equals envy my wisdom, although not truly equals, as I am uppermost in my class, conqueror of chemical potions and compositions, and accomplishing the arts of language. Master at the game of clubs, defeating competition in courses across the land, I've obtained status and treasure. I'm the creator of masterpieces, drawing and painting works of art, the greatest of which eyes have ever seen. I will continue my quest of knowledge at the home of the hogs, pursuing a degree in the field of medicine, in hopes of becoming preventer of plagues and other illnesses. May each of you, my fellow Bobcat brethren, be as successful as I in your future endeavors.
Hail Kersey. I hail from the Hart clan. I play the game known as football, where the fugitive ball fumbles furiously. I have a miniature shark called Swim Shady, live in Walnut Ridge in my hut that we call home, where I dunk my delicious donuts in the dairy. I ride two-wheel machines called dirt bikes. They go as fast as a jackrabbit in a front of a prairie fire. I want to be a diesel mechanic that works on big, bad, brilliant machines where they make cat rigs and they purr like little bitty kitty cats.
I'm Kailey Blazer, better known as Smokey for classified reasons, follower of Royal Night Raw, ruler of AP 11 and 12. My mother, Cassandra, queen of Cosmoprof, who sells to the kingdom of Jonesboro. My stepfather, Travis, known as constructor of Nut Ridge, spends his life telling jesting jokes and torturing my friends. I am a field commander of our musical show Colors. Then I play the flute when the seasons change. I traveled over the lands to defeat opponents with a yellow ball. I hit dirty dingers across fields to score for my team. I am the most noble money collector at the trade company Hayes Grocery. I have checked lights through nights for over a year. After days of hard work, I'm a Microsoft Office specialist, expert of the computers. Finally, climbing through the trees on a quiet quest to assist the manor, I obtained the Ralph Joseph Youth Leadership Award with my comrades Grady and Cheyenne. Subsequent to decades of hard and heavy work, may we graduate together from WR. I will become a member of the Red Wolf Pack in 2020 to train for the workforce.
All hail Hallman. I'm the caring, kind Kaylin. I'm the daring daughter to the repairer of automobiles, and the granddaughter of the selfless, sweet sewing lady. Raised in Andyville, now living in the land of the Bobcats, the days of my youth have been filled with obstacles. I have worked hard for my double completion in the class of Family Consumer Science, as well as honor roll every year. I have been awarded citizenship along with top in some of my classes. Upon gleefully graduating with my fellow graduates, I intend to travel to the land of the Bulldogs to pursue my education in childcare. I will then move to Rogers, where I plan to prove my enemies wrong with all my accomplishments.
I, Sydney Page Burgin, follower of the King of Kings, my mother who deals with the dough of the district, my father an inspector of the damage who also enjoys the tossing of leather. When winter whispers thoughts of snow, topping my head is a crown of gold. I lead the brave Bobcats on the home of the hardwood. Of all of the state, the top I have stood. In the land of the legends, they crowned me queen, and I reigned over the fighting football team. In Trojan Town, where the volleyball flies, I will set up the standards as high as the skies. Although I'm leaving this small town, a queen I will always be, so bow down.
All hail the marvelous, majestic Max Hibbs. I come from the land of the orange and white. I belong to the hilarious, honorable Hibbs clan. I am the daughter of the magical, magnificent Mesa, whom resides in the land of the Red Wolves, whom is the maker of tracks transportation. I also belong to the bold, big-headed Bill, whom belongs to the state of the Sooners. I have traveled to the beaming, busy Branson, which is the holder of historics. I shall travel to the city of the restless, ruthless Redskins. I shall pursue my career in semi-transportation, whom shall become the deliverer of thou front door needs. I shall pursue the beginning of my career in AD 2020 with a smile on my face.
Hail Rob. I'm Gavin, ringleader of the Feeders of Eagles and Bear Shirts. I descend down the Davis family tree, bringing with me their strength and mighty power. In my years, I have achieved an amazing amount of trophies, the head of the mighty Heather Stepper. I have conquered the metal beast that wanders the beaten paths and made him my steed. And last but certainly not least, surpassed the rune caller Rob's extensive training. Before the next leaves fall, I shall master the menacing metal dragon that malevolently rules the skies. Once the beast is at my will, he will do my bidding day in and day out until I no longer see the sky candle arise. But until that day, hail Rob Queen.
Hail Kersey.
I am a son of a soldier for the land of amazing, adventurous America, an intelligence enhancer from the ridge that is covered in walnuts. I work ever so hard as a crop harvester in the days where people suffer sunbaked skin. Upon leaving the arrhythmic halls, I plan to attend WBU when the leaves turn to brown and be on the swift swimming swimmers. I've been given many titles and awards, like being chosen to attend the American Legion gathering known as Boys State. I've also been humble in my position of Key Club president. I am the slayer of deer, the collector of ankle jewelry, and the catcher of fish. I work very, very hard in the chilly winter's morning to ensure the geese do not destroy the farms we know and love.
Hail, fellow students. I am Zachary Caspall, son of Job, cattle taker of Cypress Creek, and Victoria, clinician of the cerebrum. I, like my father and my father's father, was a caretaker of cattle, an opar of Angus. I assisted in hundreds of bovine births and partaken in many cattle drives through the land of rolling hills. I traveled far and wide, competing as a member of our local future lords of the land, and I have many accomplishments in this guild, of which I am now the leader. I traveled to the capital of the world in the land of the crabs to compete for valor. Next, I will partake in the knowledge that awaits me at the realm of the Red Wolves, where I hope to seek scholarship and further my knowledge.
All hail Hallman. I am the eager, easy Zoey Elizabeth. I am the caregiving, kind daughter of a caregiver to elders. I am a granddaughter of the honest, helpful housekeeper, raised in the land of Alicia, now living in the land of Bobcats. I am a mommy to be everyday cashier at Wally World. After 4 long years of hard work, I will receive a double completer in Family Consumer Science. After graduating with my fellow graduates, I plan to attend BRCT to extend my education in child care.
I'm Madeline of Flippo, the daughter of Charles and Dana. My mother, Dana, styles the hottest hair of our locals. My father, king of transportation, of all women, fairest to behold. Although I've lived in many of lands or in countries in the past, Walnut Ridge is my home, sweet home. I will become a mosquito member at BRTC and eventually become cleaner of teeth. Daughter of King of Kings, after being baptized in February of 2016. In addition, I perform shows for the village with my fellow alley cats. The dance team is good as gold. They call me an intellectual because my grades for me not.
I'm Chloe. I venture from the land of the pioneers. I'm the daughter of the tactful Trust and Tiffany from the land of the Red Wolves, and the joyful, joking Jason, known as the hauler of the crops from the land of the Clovers. I'm known as a follower of the future career leaders. I'm the holder of the perfect precious plaque of earth signs. I've traveled far and wide to the city of music, Nashville, the state of Southern Florida, and the land of cheese, Wisconsin. I'm an honest, helping housemate and a terrific, trustworthy tag-along. I shall achieve all my goals through future education. I shall carry my journey onward to Black River Technical College until AD 2022 and then migrate towards Williams Baptist University and hold a master's in psychology as well as a minor in criminology by AD 2024.
Behold, I am Cheyenne, follower of Heaven's Head Man. My mother is known as Modern Mona Lisa, my father Big Ben. My days spent where the net divides, the basket counts, and the fence holds no boundary. The enemy was ended in the land of the burly bloke. Since the start of spring, our quartered contests were 64, and my lineup leads the state. Where the feathered fowl flies and the 3-head tops the town, the field holds my future and the diamond holds my duties.
Hail Hallman, I'm the daughter of the harvester of crops and household hoover. The days of my youth have been filled with great glory. I took delight in racing red rocky roads with my friends and tending to my cattle in the high hills of Ash Flat. I am the greatest buyer of clothes that can predict a charming attire from a mile away. I am a spirit conductor, fearless floating flyer for the bold, brave Bobcats. I have been honored to begin UACCB when the leaves begin to fall. I am the ultimate stylist of hair, and I will do a spectacular job that will have you flaunting about. I not only attend to the household chores, but also hunt the largest of doe and fish the monsters of the raging, roaring river. I am the landowner of mighty masses of land and propose to give crops to all those who hunger.
Hear ye, I am Olivia the Magnificent, third of her name, follower of he who was killed on the cross, darling daughter of Thomas the Terrific and Dana the delightful doer of good, queen of the land of the beautiful bubbling brook. My kingdom resides on the rectangle split in half by the web of nylon. Of this activity none are greater than I. All challenges beneath heaven's candle have been devoured by my voracious appetite. My dazzling specialty is that of a well-placed serve of the white sphere that has no chance of returning, and I declare loudly and proudly that none are better with an astonishing assist. I alone declare that the joy of volleyball shall be swiftly spread to every inch of the earth.
I am Sir Stover of WRHS, son of Jimmy, protector of the trees, and Crystal, master of the culinary. Smart, short, strong am I. From the land of Flint, I'm a wealthy, witty warrior who won many wars. I've conquered many snacks through my days of hunger, and I've accomplished academic excellence. I have dreams of being a wealthy, wise worker and raising a family of love and loyalty. One day I will be ruler of our land.
I am Jacey Jones, follower of a different vision. My mother, Jamie Gibson, is known as an attendant to those bearing malignancies. And my father, Kramer Jones, is known as a pilot to yardbirds and a paw to those not of his own. My circus, my past, is well recognized by hours spent dwindling about in my home away from home, being captivated by constant beauty display contests and giving away my extra time. My days are spent in a trance, on my hands and knees, begging for help on nearing decisions. But I'm walking this brutal land beyond belief. I have to go my own way. For what the future holds, frustration, forgiveness, and further success.
Hail to whoever shall lend me their ears, for my lips shall speaketh my name. Connie Lane, the granddaughter of the sweet but suddenly strict Sarita, and the sister of the unbelievably unpredictable Carmen. And for years have I been raised in front of the sickly spider and snake-infested field of crops, in a house made of strong wood since I have been an ankle-biter. And for those years have I gained the love to putteth words, processed by my mind, onto blank and bland sheets of paper, and the courage to conquer any big, bulky, brave monster that crosses paths with me. My heart and body shall show up the pride of my name and my trophies, from slaying the darkest digital monster, to overriding my unforgetful fears of my past, to maintaining my sanity in the years I have experienced in this academy. The future for me shan't be told, for I know not what will happen after I set foot off to my own adventures, but I shall tell of what should happen. I shall marry the love of my life after I have gained my trophy from this academy. However, I shall not be around the people I loveth, friend or family, until he shall find a home for us to live with near all of you. Then shall we get a job to earn the money to open our own habitat, to give others food and drinks, and life shall go forward for better or worse. I am the one who is different from you all, one that will face trouble and move forward instead of running from it, one who shall solve personal problems.
Behold, I am Katie Elizabeth Kersey. I am a digger of the hardwood, the fielder of the flying fastballs. I am the daughter of a jaunting and joyous Jacoby, who is the ruler of the school and lover of the perfect pleasant pigskin. I am also the daughter of a dainty, dazzling Dorinda, who is a cook of magnificent meals, a runner of ruthless races. The land of the howlers will become my home, and nurturing the newborns will be my niche. Where the treetops glisten and snow hits the ground, me and Nash are the royalty, and my head holds the crown. I have led the boisterous, brilliant Bobcats on the diamond made of dirt. In 2018, I reigned as queen over Cat Country. With great honor, I served the mighty Walnut Ridge High.
All hail, Miss Hallman. It is I, Dylan Larkin, the son of hard-working Jennifer Curtis. She is the lead of the QA Army at Pico. My full-blooded Rottweiler, biter of the electrician, my annoying bookworm of a sister, of whom I still love. My wannabe gamer stepbrother who is always trying hard. I am a smart, strange, strong-willed gamer. I eliminate every enemy that steps to me. I'm also a senior that has not accomplished anything. We like to rest our red-rusted heads. I am never in my home because I'm always in my friend's humble abode. I have an amazing, angry, astounding friend. My friends and I don't always get along, but we always make up because we are glad, great, gracious people. I'm a big weeaboo that loves to watch anime, and I am proud of everything that has happened in my life.
Hail, Mrs. Robb. I am Shyanne Mabry, daughter of the loyal, selfless Charles and the beautiful volleyball-loving Candace, and the granddaughter of an amazing chef, Augusta. I am a proud senior at the astonishing Walnut Ridge High School. I serve the Kingdom of Jonesboro at my family's restaurant. I am a faithful servant for the King of Kings. I have conquered becoming the newcomer of the year 2018. Now I'm a two-time All-State and All-Conference player. One of my greatest goals is to grow into a great person. My family has seen my strength through it all. Volleyball is the love of my life. If I did not play volleyball, I would probably be lost. Bouncing the ball before I serve is a routine. Memories were made each year that I, Shyanne Mabry, will go play volleyball and study pre-law in college.
All hail the charming, cheerful Chaley. I come from the town of the zebras. I come from the lovely, likable Lambden family. I am the
daughter of the casual, courageous Candy, whom is from the town of Cougars, and whom is the queen of modeling shoes. I am also the daughter of the tough, thoughtful Thomas, who comes from the city of the Rams, whom is also the killer of chickens. I have traveled far and wide to the state of Wisconsin, which is the state of cheese. I am currently the maker of tacos. I currently reside with the beautiful, booming Bobcats. I shall finish the start of my education in 2020 AD, and I shall travel to the city of Redskins for future education. I shall finish the end of my education in 2022 AD.
Hail Bobcats, I am Isaiah, follower of Jesse. My queen is known as the seer of all wrong and the praise of all good. I am highest ranked of all wideouts of the land, leader of all gracious, willing warriors named Bobcats. Top tiers of wideouts reign superior over corners. So great in the classroom that queen makes sure. Corners have seen my ability to destroy ankles, have watched me perform while feeling dangerous, have witnessed me rising from the field, the wisest, most shifty route runner of all. I blocked in the Friday lights of blackest nights, hunted doves out of the night and tackled them one by one. I am lead and protector of thy noble running back. I hope for a single playoff run we have come so far. I pray that I alone and with the help of my fellow Bobcats may storm all opponents from this playoffs. Did not happen.
Hail you who have gathered in this great hall. I am Logan Blackwood, son of a peacemaker. I am also the son of a giver of food stamps. I am the archer of the courageous circular clay and a harvester of the delightful dancing deer. I hail from the land of the beautiful bodacious Bobcats. After my graduation from this great place, I will attend the bountiful Black River and to obtain a certification of welding and mechanics. I will finish my certification in 22 AD. I plan in my future to be a gracious giver to the family I will someday have.
I'm Connor, from the township of Maynard. Born from the Manning clan, blessed with their knowledge and wits, I know the land and all inhabitants. Master of all creatures and beasts alike, I've killed deer that would be records, huge, humongous hogs have I slain. A Walmart associate I resign, I'm a superior shelf stalker, known as a kid to my bosses and all. A hard-working laborer is how I was raised. I spent my days at America's store. A Lawrence County champion I am, born with the ball in hand. A profound passer and protector of the orange sphere. I rock the rims, rebounding the ball, known as the scrapper. In the dead of winter shall become back-to-back basketball champs. From the rims the net I shall cut.
Hail to the helpful, hard-to-find Hawkman. I'm the dedicated, discreet Davion Fisher, hailing from the fearless, flashy Fisher clan, son of the tough, thoughtful Tamela, mother, caregiver to the sick. I come from thy thoughtless, towering Texas. In my youth, I participated in two main sports, football and track. Crown 400-meter conference champ in my junior year. I mastered the art of running from the aggravated, angry Coach Addison. I will graduate in 2020 AD from the welcoming Walnut Ridge. When I leave this place, I plan to go back to Houston, Texas, the city of the Texans, to become a binder of wires, or go to TSU to home with also the Bobcats to run the Forsaken 400.
I am follower of the McEntire clan. I reign from the big kingdom of Jonesboro and now rest my head in the great ridge of walnuts. My father, master of buildings and keeper of the McEntire clan. My mother, descendant of the Brooks clan and helper of the elders. And as for me, I am master of the waters and all that such swim. I've beaten all my enemies in catching of the fish to gain the title of Angler of the Century. I've gone to battle against the toughest competitors of our great kingdom and came out victorious. I've traveled valley to village and water to water and have yet to find one swimming green fish that can resist. And I will not rest till I've conquered the battle of all fish, the great classic of bass. You can find me on the ponds of ponds, the great sea of North Fork, taming all the swimming monsters.
Hear ye, all hail the baby-faced beaming Brycen. I come from you through the city of Jonesboro, which is the city of the Red Wolves. I belong to the city of the booming Bissell Bobcats. I come from the terrific, trustworthy Thomas family. I am the son of the amazing, active Amanda, whom is helper of mental health. I am also the son of the bubbly, brainy Brandon, whom is the owner of the housing. I have traveled far and wide to the perfect, peculiar Peru. I should start my future education in AD 2020. I should travel to the city of Pine Bluff. I shall pursue my knowledge of criminology. I should finish my education in AD 2024.
Hail, my fellow Thanes. I am Madeline Claire McGinnis, lover of challenges and cheer. My mother, Stacy, is known as the Red Queen, the creator of crafted taco soup and the best in all the land. Her royalty shall reign over Ridgecrest forevermore. Many have said I am the best chanter of cheers, the greatest singer of praises of pep, and the best in business in all the land of walnuts. I have cheered on the Cats of Bob for 8 years. I am a 3-time nominee for NCAA All-American Cheer, and as a junior, I competed in the FBLA state competition. Now, I shall be one step closer to pursuing my dreams. In the near future, I shall face the world as an eagle.
All hail home, and I am the son of the carer of children and the maker of the home, Judy, and the placer of the platforms, Victor. I was born in the land of dust and bones, but I now reside in the kingdom of Lawrence. I am known far and wide for the monstrous sport of football, where me and my men have slain many a foe in battle. I have given faithfully to my church, where I have learned faith can move mountains, and in the future I intend to travel to the land of the Redskins to become a great play drawer like the ones before me.
Hail, fellow memory makers. I am Sydney Savannah Nelson. I have traveled few and far between to the land of mermaids, the city of cardinals, and the city of Cajuns. My mother, Sherry, is known as the medicine giver. My father, Moneymaker Mike, is known as King of Poultry. It is with the King of Auto Parts and the King of Mopping in which I share blood. Becoming independent, I bought my very own blood-stained chariot. I am the leader of the flutes in our band of marchers. I'm known as a bookworm, earning honor roll every year. Manager of money is what they call me at the grocery store. However, I will soon be known as the giver of good health as I finish my lessons. I will help those who have barely lived thus far.
Hail Holman, I am Helen. I am the granddaughter of Deborah, the raiser of many children. The days of my youth have filled with glory, from being the server of people for 2 years to serenading with a soothing voice in a group. As the years fly by, I hope to achieve my wonderful, well-worthy career of being a welder just like my sister and brother-in-law. They work at ARI building train cars. While working for years skillfully, safely, and successfully, after being there for some time, you discover patience, persistence, and perfection. Many find their talent. From working with them for a while, you have to be prepared to work hard and fast, as there can be no mistakes.
I'm Macy from the home of the bustling brave Bobcats, Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. I'm the daughter of the creative and cool Kyle and the magnificent, marvelous Michelle. Siblings, I have only one, Hefty Hunter, Officer of Animals, Game and Fish Officer Drake. I'm known as the caller of chants and the leader of the cheerleaders. I'm the head of the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. I have traveled far and wide to the country of tacos and pina coladas, Cozumel, Mexico. I'm set to graduate from the country of the Bobcats in the year 2020 as an undergraduate and top 10 in my class. I will accomplish my goal of teaching young lads by studying at the University of Williams Baptist. I shall graduate in the year of 2024 with a bachelor's in elementary education and later becometh the holder of a master's in special education. I thank you, tremendously terrific teachers who have taught me over the past 13 years. Farewell, fellow classmates, and good luck in your future endeavors.
All hail, Miss Hallman. I am Peyton Callahan, son of the cunning crop keeper Matt Callahan and the special giver of wisdom Sarah Blazer. I hail from the Ridge of Walnuts in the county of Lawrence. I'm a great green grower accompanied with many masterful musical talents. I too am a tremendous trombone trainer. On the diamond, I am a perfect perilous pitcher. In my younger years, I would be running up and down the haunting hollow hardwood.
I am Reese Archer, protector of the land of Lawrence, where I provide you the help you need when you need it. My father, a famous soldier from across the land by the name of Brian. My mother, Jennifer, is a healer of mankind, and my stepmother, also Jennifer, is a healer of hair. I've lived in many lands. I dwell from the Irish descent. Sisters to many, Megan, Jacey, Emily, Riley, Brooke, Sean, and Ethan. Many mortals I've made a friend of. Master of the mead hall, where I've learned to provide meals starting at the age of 3. Hath bought my own one white horse and chariot at the age of 16. After leaving cat country, I will be set free, finding happiness in a home to where my chariot leads me.
Hear ye, all hail the handy, hard-working Hannah. I come from thou negative, nasty Newport, whom is the home of the grateful grand greyhounds. I reside in the land of the Bobcats. I am the daughter of thou knowledgeable, kind-hearted Kimberly, whom is from the state of California. I am also the daughter of thou heavenly, healthy Heat, whom is from the land of the Bobcats, whom is the keeper of crops. I have traveled afar to the flourishing Flawless, Florida, which is known for the dazzling waters. I shall finish the beginning of my education in AD 2020. I shall travel to the city of the Redskins to pursue my education. I shall finish the end of my education in AD 2022.
Hail, Miss Holman. I, Bo Johnson, was born in the savage summer of 2001. My father hails from the coast of Florida, while my mother comes from the Golden State. My parents birthed 4 children as the guardian of the ankle biters. I enjoy being the guardian of the little green trees. The skills are sufficient, but none can compare to my level of proficiency. Originating in my homeland, I delightfully dominate from around the world's way. My achievements are unlistable. I am a stellar statistical genius. I enjoy discovering the land that Mother Nature has set out for me. Through battle, sweat, and tears, I am victorious of my skill. My gentlemanship and self-confidence take the prize. I am a discoverer of triumphant in the tickly ivory keys. 18 years strong, my skill is unsurmountable. In my future, I am confident in my ability to succeed in everything I attempt. I aspire to study with my medal shaping at the College of Blackwood.
All hail Hallman. I am Roger, archer of the woodlands, son of Sean, the builder of bridges, and Tammy, worker of the factory, brother of Cyrus, the mechanic of vehicles, and brother of Dawson, the most superior of gamers. I hail from the edge of the flatlands known as Portia. I have searched far and wide in search of better living, and yet the flatlands of Portia are incomparable, inconclusively inside inner Arkansas. My penmanship precisely powers practical paper boast. Not a single soul shall speak smoother sets of synonyms seemingly more satisfactory than mine. I easily endeavor every endless intent. My mindful manners maneuver my matchless motivation of making my boast more marvelous than my mediocre mates.
Hail to the wholesome, wise Miss Hallman. It is I, Aaron Whitlow. I am son of Aaron Melindo, father, relayer of roads, mother, guardian of ankle biters. I am from the poor paranormal Portia. I am known for growing and selling sweet watermelons all over the country. Over the years, I've hunted for food from nature to raise my own crops. And also mastered the art of trombone from the lucky, lively Mr. Long. When I leave this place, I plan to make water flow into houses. I dream of owning lots of woods in the true, terrific state of Texas, where everything is bigger.
I hope you all really can understand me because, I don't really speak English really good. So, here we go. Hey, Miss Holman. Here is Andres, voyager and inquisitive adventurer. Only knight errant who at present has come from the Emerald Lands, Colombia. For some, an unknown place where the most lustrous landscapes are located. Son of the shopkeeper Gustavo Marin, for whom I owe my first famous name, Marin, and son of the master of trade Elsa Casanova, who I owe my second last name, Casanova. I, Andres, have forced the improbability of fate to become a globetrotter. From the country of love and fashion, France, to the greatest sort of burly bears and ineffable castles, Germany, passing by Spain, lands of paella and flamenco, stopping at Italy and many other places, making my words a subtle resonance of cultural and international knowledge. To defend myself from my journeys, I now possess the privilege of speaking 3 different languages: Spanish, English, and French. I expect nothing from the future, whether fame and glory or weariness and tedium. Walking through unknown lands as I have always done, traveling in the prominent present to arrive someday to this well-versed state of wisdom where I have already known a little of every part of the world. Thank you.
Greetings, my fellow Bobcats. I, Abel Horizon, the visionary dreamer, carries peace, inspiration, and unity with me. My mother, Alejandra, a wonderful woman from the heart of Mexico, sympathetic and altruistic for her friends and her loved ones. My father, Martin, is a 6-foot-tall beast of a man from the outskirts of my mother's hometown. He's a protector, preserver, and partisan for his family. Roscoe, I'm a personal positive postman chaser. He's menacing, monstrous, and mischievous as they come. I live one day at a time, step by step, so I can get the most exciting, exhilarating, and best experience out of my life. I am a strong, successful senior at Walnut Ridge High School. I am here to finish one chapter of my life and start a new one. However, I'm not a psychic, so I cannot tell you my fortunes. So I will let the man upstairs paint that precise picture for me.
All hail Holman, I, Valorie Cook, born from the land of Claremore in the darkest part of the night, a stunning, shy, and slender child, an imperfect entity with a giant heart, bold, brave, and beloved by many. I have slain many enemies and won many wars against the wicked. I have almost conquered these brick walls of Walnut Ridge. Once I leave this home of graduates, I will move further into the next stage of life. I fearlessly fought for this accomplishment. Now, with wit, wisdom, and honor, I will walk through the finish line and shine like the sun until I am showered in my own success.
All hail Miss Hallman. I am Lane Brown. I am son of Tiffany and Jason. Mother, killer of housework. Dad, hauler of goods. The days of my youth have been filled with glory. Wielder of weights, traveler world. To the kings of books, of all I've ever felt, it was for aviation mechanics. Is my dream. To aviation roaring to life. To the dream of traveling can be achieved.
Hail the Honorable Honest Hallman. I come from thou demanding dandy Denham family. I am the daughter of thou curious creative Casey. The days of my youth have been filled with struggle and glory. I come to you from thou nasty non-forgiving Newport, the city of my birth. I am homed in the hilarious happy Hoxie, the city of my early youth. I am currently the caregiver to elders, and I shall finish my lower education in AD 2020. I shall travel to the land of Pocahontas, whom is the holder of the Redskins, to finish the end of my education. I shall finish the end of my education in 2022, and I shall come out as the queen of caregivers and thou giver of medicine.
I'm the happy Hartfield Haley. I was born in the land of the grateful gallant greyhounds and live in the isle of the booming blissful bobcats. I come from thou dysfunctional dependable Dobbs family. I am the daughter of thou amazing athletic Amber, caregiver of the sick, whom is from the city of Pocahontas, which is the city of the Redskins. I am also thou niece of a caring car-giving uncle. I am the magnificent maker of tacos. I am the oldest of 4 ankle biters. I shall finish my education with the Bobcat in AD 2020. I shall travel to the land of the risky, rowdy Redskins to further my education in the medicinal care of children. I shall finish the future of my education AD 2024.
Hear ye, all hail the eager, easygoing Emily. I belong to thou grateful, graceful Gray. I am thou daughter of the harmless, heartwarming Heidi, the great organizer. I am also the daughter of the generous, genuine Gerald, the operator of the brake press. I come from the city of the raging, robust Redskins. I now reside in the land of the Bobcats. I have traveled far and wide to Michigan, the holder of the Great Lake. I am currently assigned in the caretaking of the elderly. I shall finish the beginning of my education in 2020 AD, and I shall travel back to the land of the Redskins to pursue my education. I shall finish my future education in 2022 AD, and I shall be a ruler of all caregivers.
Gather round for a story so sad that our hero, the gallant, gracious Gavin, who hails from lands long lost, but now sails towards the tyrant. And as our mighty hero is about to land the final hit, the tyrant tosses one finishing fatal blow of his sword. Then, when all hope is lost, as the sweeping, singing sword is about to reach him, that's when the gallant hero broke out both blades by blocking. Then, sneaky, shifty, sly smoke was all that could be seen, and from the shade he quietly approached for one final swing. But as he struck, the tyrant had pulled a dagger out and stabbed him. And our hero gets tired of desperately dying. He gets up, so he turns off the PlayStation 4, gets on the PlayStation 2, and his new adventure starts. And the last awaits to be finished. So I'll say once more, gather around for a story so sad.
All hail Hallman. My name is Dylan Sheets, son of the judicious justifier Michelle Sheets and the overseer of offices Brett Sheets. I hail from the Ridge of Walnuts. I'm a mysterious musical maestro, known from a transitional trombone player to a tickler of the tuba triggers. I'm also a terrorizer of the Tommy drums. I'm a surprising string slicer and a prickly piano player. Although my musical talents are great and many, they pale in comparison to my ability to make jokes. I'm a cunning comical connoisseur. My jokes are quick and witty. The only one to truly understand them is my magnificent medical martyr, Uncle Joe.
Hail, Miss Hallman. I am Zach Stanfill, luminous child of Edgar, enforcer of laws, and Brittany, guardian of ankle.
biters. Brave and bright, I am conqueror of virtual worlds, a beast tamer, and guardians of the ankle biters as well. For many years, I've been a word weaver, made people laugh, cry, and shiver for what I have said. Rudely uprooted from my rarely rancorous homeland, I roared rapidly against the winds of change and flew into combat and survived. I have stood against the silences of life and against others and against my own presence of my mind. My 17 winters propelling my prosperity towards peace, listening and loving those who value me. I have known what it is to love life so lushly that my heart breaks to let more love flow.
In our senior English classes, we have been studying the Dark Ages and the Anglo-Saxons. Beowulf was an epic that we read in class. We learned about the Anglo-Saxon poetry and were required to write an Anglo-Saxon boast. The Anglo-Saxons boasted or bragged about their battles, abilities, and their successes. And that's what y'all just heard today, all the boasts from the seniors.